Hello and welcome. Today we're going to look at multiplying binomials that are some special cases. We're going to start with working on squaring a binomial. So here in my problem you're going to see that I have x plus 7 squared. Now the most common mistake that I see with this is people want to square both sides. So they want to make x squared plus 49 and they say that's their answer. And that is absolutely incorrect. Do not do this. Don't square the x and square the 7 and call it a day. I'm going to show you how to do this using the box method, and then I'm going to show you a shortcut as well. So let's first talk about what this x plus 7 squared means. If I were to expand this out, this would really be x plus 7 times x plus 7. So I'm going to use my box method first to demonstrate what happens when we multiply this. So I'm going to take x plus 7 here on the left and x plus 7 here on the bottom. If I fill in my box, x times x is x squared. I move to the right, I have x times 7, which is 7x. Move up to the top left, 7 times x is 7x. And then the top right, 7 times 7 is 49. So I have x squared plus 7x plus 7x plus 49. I combine my like terms, and I end up with x squared plus 14x plus 49. So I'm going to show you a shortcut that you can use when you have this special case where you're squaring a binomial, meaning that you're multiplying the binomial times itself. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to rewrite that original problem in blue. So x plus 7 squared. So here's what this shortcut will tell us. We're going to start with our first value and we're going to square it. We're going to look at our last value and we're going to square it. And then what's going to happen in the middle is you're going to take this x times 7 and you're going to double it. So I'm going to have plus 2 times x times 7, which is 7x. So then I simplify this a little bit further. I bring down my x squared. 2 times 7x is 14x. Since it's positive, I'm going to say plus 14x. And then I'm going to bring down this plus 49. What you can see here is that my product from the box method and the product from the shortcut are the exact same. So you can use either method. Let's take a look at another example. So here in my second example, I have the quantity 2x minus 4 squared. So over here next to it, I'm going to write what that means. That really means 2x minus 4 times 2x minus 4. And so you've probably already learned that we can use the FOIL method or the box method. I'm going to demonstrate it with the box method over here on the left. So I'm going to take 2x minus 4 and 2x minus 4. I wrote those on the left side and the bottom side of my boxes. And I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Then I go over here to the right, 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. I go up to the top left, I've got negative 4 times 2x, which is negative 8x. And then my last box in the top right, I have negative 4 times negative 4, which is positive 16. So let's go ahead and write those values out. Let's see, we have 4x squared minus 8x minus 8x plus 16. I can see here that these x values I can combine, so 4x squared minus 16x plus 16. So just like we did in the previous example, I'm going to go over here to the right, and in blue, I'm going to show you the shortcut. So I'm going to start with rewriting my problem. So 2x minus 4, and that quantity is squared. So the shortcut tells us we're going to square the first value, 2x times 2x, or 2x squared, is going to give me 4x squared, because I'm squaring the 2 and the x. Then I go over here and I square my last value. Negative 4 times negative 4 is going to give me a positive 16. Then I'll look to those, for that middle value, I'll look to each of these. I have to multiply the 2x times the negative 4, and then I have to double it. So I'm going to do plus 2 times parentheses. What's 2x times negative 4? That's negative 8x. And then I go down and I bring down my 4x squared. 2 times negative 8x is negative 16x. So since it's negative, I'm going to write minus 16x. And then I bring down my plus 16. And again, what you'll notice is that the product that we found using the box method and using the shortcut gave us the same answer. So let's move on to another example. Okay, in this example here, I am just going to use the shortcut. I am not going to do the box method to compare. We've seen two examples. We know that both methods work. I'm just going to focus on the shortcut. So I'm going to start with my first value here, and I'm going to square it. So x times x is x squared. I'm going to move to my second value, and I'm going to square it. Negative 8 times negative 8 is positive 64. Now we learned in the previous examples is that to find that middle value, we have to multiply these two values together and we have to double it. So I'm going to say 2 times negative 8 times x, or 8 times negative x is negative 8x. So if I simplify that, I'm going to bring my x squared down. 2 times negative 8x is going to give me negative 16x. So I'm going to write it as minus 16x. And then I bring down my plus 64. So you can see that's a lot fewer steps than drawing the box and filling it in, and it works just as well. Okay, our last example. Again, I'm just going to use the shortcut for this. So I have the quantity 3x plus 5 squared. I'm going to start by squaring my 3x. So 3x times 3x is going to give me 9x squared. I'm going to go over here to the positive 5, and I'm going to square positive 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Now for my middle value, I have to multiply these two together, the 3x and the 5, and I have to double it. So I'm going to say plus 2 times 3x times 5 is 15x. All right, so let's bring that 9x squared down. Let's simplify 2 times 15x. 2 times 15x is 30x, and since it's positive, I'm going to do plus 30x. And I'm going to bring down that plus 25. I hope you found this helpful.